Hi, hello. I have not done a vlog in quite some time. I keep saying I want to do it more and then I just don't get to it. Whether it's because I don't go do anything. A lot of it's because I don't go do anything. I work and then I go home and that's pretty much it. But I want to do a small vlog today. I couldn't start the vlog before I went to the store because when I was parked, I was gonna do a cute little intro, and then the cart guy was like circling my car and kept looking at my car and watching me, and I was like, bro, you got a fucking problem? So yeah, but I got my stuff. That's a reusable bag from a different store, but I got cat litter and then a couple other things. This was like a restock for some kind of like hygiene products, and then I did get like 2 extra things that I didn't need. One of them is actually the Witch's Brew Alani. I made it here and I'm a little early and I couldn't think of what I wanted to do because I wanted to show you guys what I got, but I didn't want to bring everything in the house. I don't have anywhere to set my camera and it's just gonna be awkward in terms of like trying to hold my phone up with one hand and then also go through the bag and show you what I got. But I looked over in the yard and remembered there's a gazebo. So yeah, I'm gonna go sit in the gazebo and I'm just gonna chill out there and wait, you know, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like 30 minutes early. I try to get here like 15 minutes early because sometimes the bus is early, like 10 minutes early. So I try to get here 15 minutes early just to make sure. But I'm the only staff who's here today, and I've got one of my kids coming off the bus, and then I have 2 guests who are going to be dropped off a little bit later today. So yeah, I'm going to go chill and show you guys what I got. My car is right over there. I can, well, now that I'm sitting down, I can't really see it from here, but I locked it anyway, even though I'm right here, because there's a trail and we've had issues with not it happening to me, but other staff members that their cars have been broken into. But I did want to show you some of the things I got. So I got the cat litter, which I do highly recommend. Like I have like some stinky boys, so it worked, but I didn't get everything I wanted. One of the things, I needed shampoo and conditioner because I had like backup. They were like 2 random, a random shampoo, a random conditioner. They were spare ones. And one of them I got for free. One of them was like a really cheap one, but it's like an okay-ish quality. I love Soapbox, and I like to get this one because I have psoriasis, and because this has tea tree in it, rosemary and green tea help, but tea tree is what I get this for. It was $7.99. This really helps me. This really works for me. I've tried the oils and the oils are okay. Next paycheck, I get paid every 2 weeks, so next pay period I'm getting more. They don't have this in conditioner, but that's fine. I get the moisturizing one, which in another vlog I can show you guys sometime, or if I'm feeling up to it, a picture. Another thing, this was more of like a maybe. It was all out of body wash, and so I got one of the limited edition ones, renewing micro moist. I just wanted it because it smells good, bro. I can't even describe to you. When it comes to scents, if I can't get this, I go for vanilla. I like fruity scents. Sometimes I like sweet scents, but they're not my favorite. Vanilla's not even my favorite, but this cedarwood, you don't understand, bro. Cedarwood and mint, that's where it's at. Like, she's that girl. I fucking love it. And I hate that this is limited edition because this actually smells so good. So my next paycheck, I really won't have money like that. But if I do, I might buy an extra one just to have that as backstock. This I was going to wait for, and I was going to just use the conditioner, but I didn't want to. I got this because it was cheaper, and I heard this brand's good anyway. It's just the vanilla. It's a shave cream. I can't even... Sorry, I'm slow. That doesn't even... It's not pumped. Yeah. It's got a very faint smell, but I'm gonna try this out. I had the watermelon tree hut one. I actually got that at Target too. It was on sale. The glare is hitting this one eye just right. It's kind of fucking me up. This was also on sale. Because I finally signed up for Target Rewards, I got one of my deodorants for free. It was buy two get one free. I needed two anyway, so I got a third one. Trying a new scent. But I've been wanting to try this. Burt's Bees is, you know, a decent brand from what I've heard. I just went with Vanilla Bean again. They had a couple other ones that I could have like fucked with, but I just went with vanilla. Classic vanilla should be good. I love it. Okay, these are my deodorant scents. I only got a couple more things. These are the deodorants I got. So I got this one actually for someone else who needed it. Scents of ocean waves and kelp. I don't know, but they said they like the gel ones, so I just got that for them. You know, just why not? And then especially with it being like buy two get one, I was like, fuck it, let me get one. So Timber is the one that I used recently. This one, I like the smell of this one. Sandalwood and cypress. I honestly don't know how that's pronounced. You can bully me in the comments, it's fine. Bruh, open. But it's woodsy. Sorry, I'm having acid burps. I don't feel good. I haven't had this in like a week or two. This is the one I like. They wanted the gel one, so I tried the gel one. I was like, might as well grab it. Kind of grabbed all the same thing. And then I also got, I got this one too, Wilderness, Scents of Lavender and Spring Water. I like lavender. I fuck with lavender. And I saw that it was purple, so I figured lavender, but this one smells decent too. And then I'm just gonna, this is the face wash I use. I just grabbed almost sent y'all flying. I just grabbed the Moisture Balance. I didn't realize they had multiple different ones when I first started buying this. Whichever store I got it from, literally like the dollar store or something, had like a little one. So I got that because that's just what works best for me from what I found. It works best for me out of the stuff that I've tried. But I did get something else. There was no price, so I'm kind of annoyed, but it's whatever. It wasn't too bad. But it's the NYX Professional Makeup Smushy Matte Lip Balm. And then I got it in Smudge Fudge because I just wanted to try it. I've seen a few people use it, and I prefer darker colors. So I'm not wearing any makeup right now, but so I feel like if I did my makeup or if I put lip liner on, this would be great. It feels nice. It feels very smooth and velvety, so I do really like that. I'm glad I went with this color. I don't know. I feel like if I did my makeup and just looked more presentable, that would look better. I didn't want something too pink and too bright, but I also didn't want the light brown color. Yeah. I'd say that even though I spent $74, basically $75, I got like 2 cents back. I'd say that even though I spent $75, this is stuff that's going to last. So I feel like that was a pretty successful haul. Alani Witch's Brew. I've never even tried Alani before. I think this is gonna be good. 200 milligrams of caffeine, vegan, gluten-free. It says biotin, B6, B12. I don't know. For anyone who hasn't had Alani before or hasn't seen this, I haven't seen it in any of my stores. I think like maybe one store I went to, I seen it. But let's give it a try. Okay, it smells like apple. It's sweet. Cheers. Okay. That's not bad. It's definitely artificially sweetened, like you can tell, but I like that it's slightly tart. I like that it's giving like green caramel apple, because that's what I like. I like the Granny Smith apples. This isn't bad. Considering I've never tried an Alani before, I know most people like them, but I have heard some people say like, nah, they're overhyped. But this isn't bad. This is kind of making me consider trying other flavors. super quick update. I feel like there's still a little bit of pigment, but after eating and drinking, it's been 2 hours since I applied the matte lip balm. There's like a little bit, you can kind of see where my lips were chapped, but I do feel like a lot of it rubbed off. Everybody's chilling, watching TV, or, you know, doing whatever. So I was gonna work on my book a little bit. Everyone had dinner, everyone's all good to go. Final med pass has been done. I have recently been reading Pet Cemetery. I decided to make like a goals thing, like a bingo card of goals for this year. But I didn't start it until like, I think I wrote it like end of July. But one of my things was to read 3 books, like starting then, read 3 books. So I read Where's Molly? Or like Molly's Missing, whatever. I don't know, it's by H.D. Carlton. Didn't realize it was that type of book, but that's like the least, I guess, intimate, to use like YouTube safe words, book, but still didn't realize it was smut until I like started reading it. And then at some point I was like, wait a minute, like I just thought this was like a murder mystery, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it was okay. Everyone said that they thought it was like the most boring of the author's books. I don't know, but this is a long book and there's a lot of, in my opinion, unnecessary details. I like reading. I've been reading my whole life. I definitely fell off of it at one point, but I can read fast and I can read a lot when given the opportunity. My head feels very foggy, but I'm also tired, so that could be why I'm like kind of struggling. But I feel like there's so much filler description and detail. At least in this book. I've never read a Stephen King book, to be honest. I've seen a couple movies. I don't know. I feel like some of the stuff is kind of, I don't know, just repetitive. I'm trying to make this short. I think this is going to be the end of the vlog. I'll put like a picture or a small clip. Who the fuck? That's one of my coworkers. I was like, who the fuck? Just looked at me. She's going on her smoke break. But, hold on. That was my coworker. And then my other coworker I wasn't expecting to see. But, I didn't quite make it to the part in my book I wanted to get to. I was about 15 pages away from the middle. So spoilers real quick for the next couple seconds. I'm reading Pet Cemetery and I got to the part where Judd's wife, Norma, passes. But yeah. And then I had an issue with OnStar. Found out they charged me. We're supposed to. Again. So I had to get a hold of them. Didn't answer the first time. I'm sobbing. My coworker's like, what's going on? When she comes in. And so just brief summary, this is what happened. I'm already frustrated. Wasn't able to buy conditioner, only bought like shampoo. I was checking my account because I had that extra so I could go buy conditioner. And so she gave me $10 and I was like, no, take it. Like, I'm going to call them and get a refund. She's yelling at me, take my money. I have a problem with accepting things from people. I'm willing to give things to people, but I don't like accepting things. I'm weird like that. I feel guilty. I don't know what it is, but I got my stuff taken care of. And then when she called to verify some information, I was like, by the way, getting my refund. Should be getting it next week. And she was like, cool. I don't care. You're not giving me my $10 back. About to box this old lady. It is appreciated. It is very much appreciated. 100%. But it makes me feel guilty when people do nice things for me. But my roommate made, they're either apple cinnamon muffins or cupcakes. Because I thought she was making muffins, but then she put frosting on them. So I think they're cupcakes. Literally the difference is that there's a slight difference in like the amount of ingredients. Like I know cupcakes have more sugar and then muffins have more of like a different ingredient that make them similar, slightly different. It also depends on the recipe. Anyway, this is gonna be all for tonight. I'm carpooling with my cousin, but as soon as she goes home, I'm passing out. I'm going to sleep. I gotta get up early tomorrow for work. I have an early shift. It's 12 hours and then I have like 10 or 11 hours the next day. It's gonna be a long weekend, working an extra shift, and it's an extra long one at that. So that is gonna be all. I hope you like this vlog. I hope you like this video, and I will see you guys next time.